There's not a lot of words that I can use to describe him that I think that you will be able to air.
Austin and I first met at Mount Hood Community College. We were both doing the film program there.
It's kind of weird. He always hung out with that kid Eric. And, I mean, Eric's cool.
You said Austin Livingston? It's not ringing any bells.
And, at first I was like, wow, this guy, shares my dream for filmmaking.
It's just there are some things that you can stand and there are some things that you cannot, and I cannot stand Austin.
Yeah, I don't really remember people I hate by their names. I just kind of make up fun little names for them. That's just how my memory works. So yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And at first I thought he was just gonna have these really, really good ideas, but it turns out he didn't at all. Actually,
his stuff he does good work. If you're thinking for corporate training videos,
he needs help with his films.
He actually ended up ruining a lot of my film projects that I wanted to make.
I work with him because I feel bad for him. He doesn't seem like he has all that many friends.
I feel pity, mostly.
I almost got sued by a lady because she was so mad, and it was all because of Austin.
He does eat lunch with us, and that is a fact. That is something that we have to live with every day.
Probably the only good thing Austin's really done for us as a team is we're able to use him for his car. So we convinced him to come with us to lunch, just because for the fact we don't want to drive our cars. I can't afford gas.
He doesn't really know when he's being made fun of or used. He's not very perceptive when it comes to that.
He's just kind of there. He never puts anything in. We always watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and we all laugh, but he just, I don't think he gets the jokes. I mean, it's a funny show, but he just doesn't, he just really doesn't understand.
I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, how helpful Austin is would probably I don't know many negative numbers.
I don't think he'll have any future as a cinematographer, honestly. Actually, no, I know for a fact he won't. And that's basing off the fact that he really sucks at running camera.
Well, if I was being perfectly honest with Austin, I'd be just give it up. Hang it up. You don't have a talent for this. You, pretty much all your creative ideas are just poo-poo.
When I heard about Mount Hood Community College's video program, I thought it seemed like the perfect place to go for a community of people who had like-minded interests and made a group of friends who really support me in all that I do. We eat lunch every day. Some of our projects have included Web Sketches, which is a web series that Eric Martin and I are working on. We've also done a few commercials here and there, some music videos. Chris, Brett, Eric, I love you guys. I appreciate all that you've done. Thank you.
I might murder him. I might.
I don't like talking about this anymore. Are we done? Can I go?
I hope he has success in life, but not in the film industry at all. I don't ever want to see his face again, and if I do, I will remove him faster than I have ever removed someone before.